Jalen, we're a few weeks into the XFL season, and I have to say, it's pretty good. I find myself watching a lot more XFL football than I expected to. And one particular moment that was excellent was this kickoff return reverse. Now, I know you've seen this. What they do is they have the two teams line up about 10 yards away from each other, and they cannot move until the ball is fielded by the returner. This is going to be helpful for player safety. It's pretty innovative. Do you think the NFL should adopt the XFL kickoff rules?
I think the NFL should do whatever it takes to put kickoffs back in the game because football looks different only when a couple of teams are playing. When the Chiefs are on the field, they look faster than everybody else, and Mahomes just looks more precise. When the Ravens are on the field, they're playing four-down football when it seems like everybody else are playing three. And so, therefore, you got to create more situations not only within the game to create excitement, but also opportunities for people to score. And you don't see as many punt returns in the game. You continue to minimize the kickoff rules in the NFL game, and now you see that the XFL has adopted a kickoff rule that possibly could be something that you could piggyback off of. I'm all for anything that brings legitimate kickoff return opportunities back into the NFL. I miss them so very much. They're really exciting, and I hope that that's something that they're trying to find a way to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, after a touchdown, they go to commercial break, and I've pretty much, like, in my head, I find the kickoff to be part of that commercial break where I can go use the bathroom or get a snack or whatever. It's not even worth watching just to see it go in the end zone and then end up on the field. Well, last night, tough loss for Michigan against Wisconsin in Ann Arbor, but there's a big game coming up this weekend, Sunday at 4 o'clock. We have the Michigan Wolverines going up against their rival, Ohio State. Jalen, the Ohio State beat them by 3 earlier this season. What does Michigan need to do to get that win?
So we just need more balance. Xavier Simpson is going to get assists, and in the previous game, he was scoring the basketball terrifically in a loss to Wisconsin. I like the emergence of Wagner. He's been playing really well, slashing to the basket, making three-point shots. We're always better when Livers is in the lineup. We need his productivity, but we got to get something consistently down low from Teskey. I know he's been up and down this season. He has the opportunity to get the ball in the paint and make some plays and get to the free throw line and be a defensive rebounder and a rim protector. So those are the things that it's going to take to get a win at Ohio State that are ranked number 23 in the country.
We have a pretty significant game in the Western Conference this evening between the Nuggets and the Clippers. The Clippers have climbed up to just one game behind the Nuggets, and if they win this one, they could be tied for the 2 seed in the West. What do you think is going to happen in this one?
Well, as I look at what time that game comes on, I just remind myself of the dynamic duo that doesn't take days off, that's been doing this for 10 years. We're arguably the hardest working individuals and duo in the game. I see you doing High Noon. I see you doing Vanderpump Rules podcast. You're doing this show Monday through Friday. And this is a 7-day week for me, Jacoby. This ain't no easy thing, that comes on at 10:30 Eastern. And guess what? Tomorrow, I'll be on a train to Boston. And you'll be in Boston doing hoop streams.
That's right.
And then on Sunday, I have an early game, and then they added LeBron and Zion for the late game. I love what we do.
Tune into all of that this weekend.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.